good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to The Den Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a Patreon and a live stream channel with lots of exclusive and fun content on both of those platforms. The link for both of those is in the description below. But for this pick a card reading, we're going to be figuring out what good news is coming your way. And at the time of my filming this, we are actually at the midpoint between the lunar eclipse of November 19th and the solar eclipse of December 4th. So you may be watching this years later. Disregard all of this, but this is a very expansive time. A time of letting go, a time of new beginnings. There's just a lot coming in for all of us, but I wanted to really focus in and highlight the good things, the good news coming in. Because with a lot of these energies, there's a lot of, we could perceive it as loss or just a lot of stuff is leaving our life. Even the good things, endings are inevitable is what Spirit keeps telling me. I recently lost my almost 17-year-old dog, Judy. She was the light of my life. I love her. She's such a soul family member if I ever saw one. Till we meet again. But it's been rough. So I lost something that I definitely didn't want to lose. But, is she really lost? I don't think she really is. So it's just finding the good within what we perceive as the bad that we're going to focus on today. What good things are emerging for you in your life? Whether you're in this eclipse season watching at the time of my posting or much later on, this is still going to be very relevant to your life. There's a reason you clicked on this video. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy and focus in on pile number 1, 2, or 3. And if more than one pile calls out to you, there are probably messages in each pile for you. But once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I'll also pin them as the top comment. But please remember, you guys, these are general readings, so if this doesn't really resonate with your life, your situation, just go ahead and leave it behind. Because again, general reading, so only take what resonates and just leave the rest. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a sweet moment to meditate on your cards, and then I will see you over at your reading. All right, group number 1, let's go ahead and find out what good news is coming your way. We all sure could use it, am I right? So let's see what we have here. We have the meditation card. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. And then we have Mystic Meadow, Sanctuary with the number 26. So I think some of you are taking action with this 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Taking action in a direction that feels more comfy, more cozy to you. Maybe you are doing a lot of shaking up of energies around the home, either getting rid of things, moving things around, cleaning, deep cleaning for some of you, purging, organizing. But this feels very comfy and cozy. If you're watching at the time of my filming, the US recently had Thanksgiving and Christmas is on the way for those who celebrate. So it is kind of a comfy, cozy, everybody nestle in for the winter kind of vibe for a lot of people, not everybody. But, having like a nice fire lit in the fireplace or soothing music or, really beautiful scents of baking and cooking. Like it can be a whole vibe this time of year, most specifically for those with the colder months ahead. But you guys are just kind of getting kind of cozy, it's a very slow moving energy. Even if you're very active trying to get things done around your house, decorating for Christmas, again, timeless reading, whatever it is you've got going on, I feel that you're maybe doing the action, but then taking part of the day to kind of pull your energy back, connect to your source, whatever that looks like for you, meditation, any kind of spiritual practice, self-love, self-care, all the things, and really making your physical body a sanctuary, making your home a sanctuary, maybe even some of you making your car a sanctuary, just cleaning out the clutter, cleaning out the dust, just clearing out what doesn't need to be there anymore. Could be even in your aura or your vibe, just clearing out bad habits, clearing out other people's energy who you haven't spoken to in many years. I actually see someone now is going through Facebook and just getting rid of people that you're more of acquaintances than friends. Like you're just realizing that every friend on your friends list creates a new energetic cord to you. And every time you're scrolling, and not just Facebook, but any social media, but anytime you're scrolling, you see one of their posts, it like kind of tugs on that energetic cord that has been created between the two of you. And there just may be certain people in your life, you're like, I'm cutting that cord. Let's just be done with this. There's really no reason. Not that I don't like this person, but like, I don't know. Do they enhance my life? Do I enhance their life? Like, I don't know. So I really see you guys, the good news is you're getting a handle on, you know, your own energy and not allowing certain people to pull on your energy without your permission anymore. So some of you may have done a lot of healing recently and you're still kind of in the midst of your healing, or even if you're not doing healing this moment, it's like you are recovering from said healing that you've been doing over the past few months or so. All right, so let's go ahead and get some tarot in on the mix, and this actually is a gift from the wonderful Lunar Refresh, aka Czar, who many of you may notice or recognize over in my live stream chat, moderator over there. Let me get the box to this. It's just so gorgeous. I'm still very obsessed with it. She just recently gifted me this, but the Weaver Tarot, so beautiful. Catch that flash, the gilding, and I love the side gilding. It's like a kind of a matte gold rather than a shiny gold, but I love it. All right. So what good news is coming group number one's way, please, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords. Yes. What else do we have? And the High Priestess. Wow, what beautiful cards to get with what we've already got going on here. Where am I putting this deck? How about over here? Oh, I love this. I love this so much for you guys because this High Priestess energy coming and paired in with the Sanctuary Meditation, this is a very self-introspective card, learning the truth about yourself, but pairing that up with the Ace of Swords, it's like some of you are in communication with your higher selves or in communication with spirit or crossed over loved ones and really honing this skill. Some of you may be journaling or automatic writing to get information from the divine or from your higher self, doing some sort of healing that you are tuning into your own inner guidance rather than listening to a doctor or a lawyer or a professional in some field. You're realizing that the biggest and best professional for you to listen to is your higher self. And your higher self is very close at hand and coming online for you even more frequently than has been in the past. But some of you may even be getting news, good news about something you've been waiting for or wanting to change in your life. So the good news coming in is you're getting good news. Spirit doesn't want to really elaborate because it's going to be so wildly different for each of you. But this is something many of you have been waiting to hear from. For just a handful of you, this is completely out of the blue, but at the same time, it's good energy. And my hands, they tend to be like freezing cold constantly, but they are just pulsing heat, radiating heat, pretty much since we started your card reading here. Oh my goodness, you guys are doing so much healing. There is a lot of energy and healing available to you guys right now that I think many of you have been taking advantage of. Maybe some of you are getting some sort of Reiki master certification or taking some sort of course or certification where you can then help heal other people, or maybe you're just getting your ish together in such a way that now this new energy is coming in because you've released a lot of what's been holding you back or what was no longer serving you, and you've healed a lot of things that just were weighing you down. So that's really good. Awesome. All right, what else do we have coming in for group number one? Good news coming your way. Ooh, here we go. We've got flow. Yes, you're in the flow, that very like slow and meditative flow. That doesn't mean fast-paced things can't happen, because they can, but I think for the most part, you guys are just taking it slow and steady, very Knight of Pentacles energy. But look at this, you've also got security, which really aids this card of Sanctuary here. So really creating a stable foundation for yourselves. Could be financial for some of you with that 8 there. That's a very financially abundant number. Very Magician vibes as well, but you are going with the flow. And I just got crown tingles that they're already happening so early in the readings today. I love this. But you guys are really going with the flow and allowing what is meant for you to come in rather than bulldozing your way towards it and trying to chase something. No, you're attracting it rather than chasing it. Wow. Yes. Go group number one. All right, what other good news is coming for group number one, please, Spirit? Got one here. We've got the last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Yes, there's something going on in your life where you are being called or asked to please be very proud of yourself, because you put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, and you're really starting to see it pay off in a material world, because the last quarter moon in Taurus here is about stability, is about security. Again, very Knight of Pentacles, kind of slow and steady. It might have taken some of you a very long time to get where you're going or where you're at right now. But looking back where you came from, you can really get this sense of gratitude and happiness and just pride in how far you've come. It's very powerful. And then we have the first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Yeah, so even I'm seeing like bittersweet kind of feelings. As my example with my dog Judy, I mean, there's not much sweet going on my end of her crossing over, right? But there's a lot of sweetness to be had for her, that she's no longer in a very elderly body, and she can move freely and go on to her next mission, because she really did her best and completed her incarnation as my beautiful dog Judy. So bittersweet, mostly bitter for me, but pretty sweet for her. So there may be just some bittersweet stuff going on in your life that you should allow yourself to feel any feelings coming up. Those of you who can really resonate with that earlier message about healing, you're like, yep, par for the course. I already know. Yep. Feel them to heal them to deal with them. Yep, Amanda, I know what you're saying. Yes, you guys totally get it. You totally understand. But there are also good feelings coming in that might almost feel foreign in your body or to your body, because there's just been so much upheaval and so much healing and feeling and pain and stuff from your past, that when good feelings come in, it almost just feels foreign to you guys. But some good news is there are good emotions, good feelings coming up for you guys very soon, which is very, very much like very welcomed. That's the word. All right, what other good news is coming in for group number 1? We've got here star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. Can we say high priestess vibes? Yes. But some of you may even be in communication with some star ancestors. And then star keeper, cosmic ancestor. You can't make this up. Yep, star ancestors and star keeper, cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. Yeah, and with this Taurus energy here, this is grounding. The sanctuary energy is a very material world, very comfy, cozy vibe. Very Taurus energy with the sanctuary, and then be proud of yourself, and security. So much earth energy is aiding you guys. I don't know if you guys are like very heavy in your chart with earth signs. Could be not just Taurus, but also Virgo or Capricorn. Or at the time of your watching this, maybe there's some really amazing earth sign transits going on that is helping you be able to ground. But it might also be difficult with some of this high vibe energy coming in for you to remain grounded. So making sure you're taking time out of your day to get yourself grounded is going to be important, because for some of you, this news you're getting, this good news you're getting, they're just going to remain ideas until you write them down and then start taking action to ground them into the physical world. So it could be a book idea, could be an idea for a business or art, or confessing your love to someone. I mean, it could be plenty of different things, because again, general reading gonna resonate differently for each of you, but making sure you're grounding these beautiful ideas you're getting, because these are just little seeds of ideas. If you don't ever plant the seed, it's never gonna grow. That's how Spirit's showing me. So you're still doing a lot of work, you're still putting in a lot of effort, but you're also proud of how far you've come. And 6 months from the time of your watching this, you're going to look back even yet again, and say, wow, look how far I've come. I'm so amazing. So say with me, I have come so far. I am so amazing. So say that like 3 times. I'll just give you time right now, but you can pause it. You can do whatever you need to do, but write that down. Say it out loud. Put it on a sticky note on your mirror and read it every morning. I don't know, because you need to know that. You really do. All right, so group number 1, I think that's all I'm seeing for you, but you will have to let me know below what you thought, if this resonated. I always love to hear your stories and any comments that you want to share with me. I'm still trying to get to as many of the comments as I can. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative, also over my Patreon with lots of exclusive content over there. And I have big plans for December. If you're watching this after December, those big plans have already taken off. If you're watching this the very early part of December, now's your chance to get on in with what we've got going on. I'm really excited about it, and Also, my live stream channel, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for both of those things are in the description below. All right, bye. All right, group number 2, let's go ahead and find out what good news is headed your way. And the first card we have here is observation, I should say. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. So your gift of observation is really going to be on point coming up. You're going to be able to know exactly what is for you and what is not for you and see it coming a mile away. So this is good. Your discernment, I'm also hearing your discernment is going to be your human lie detector is on point. We also have the Willow Spirit card here with flexibility. So being able to shift and morph and move in whatever circumstances come up. They're showing me a container, different shapes and sizes of containers, and then pouring water into them. The water always finds its level balance. It always finds and levels out. No matter what shape the container is, it always molds itself to the shape of the container and then levels out. And that's kind of the vibe you're bringing right now. Plus we've got the number 48 here, which adds up to 12, which adds up to 3. So maybe some of you are collaborating with other people or just wanting to be more of a team player. Maybe being more flexible to be able to hang out with certain people that maybe you're just, I don't know about that person, but then you hang out with them and you're like, wow, I'm so glad I did this because I never would have thought this person would have been so deep and honest and amazing. So you're taking chances, but again, from this place of trusting your own intuition rather than just winging it and hoping for the best. You guys really are even flexible too with that 12 that adds up to 3 with your creative endeavors, the way that you create, the way that you show up for work, the way that you want to make things happen. So maybe you guys are trying new habits on for size and releasing habits that are no longer serving you, but instituting or instilling some new positive habits, positive changes in your life that will then take root and really act as that solid foundation that you hope to build something on top of. But especially those of you who have felt very scattered and or maybe even just stuck. I'm seeing some of you, your energy's everywhere, and then others of you, your energy's completely focused in one place and you can't get out of it. It's like a wheel stuck in mud, just spinning and spinning and spinning. So whatever end of the spectrum you fall on that, things are kind of moving more toward the center where you can be flexible and kind of go more with the flow than you have been able to in recent months. Okay. What else is coming in for group number 2? Good news coming in hot. Extra, extra, read all about it. All right, we want this one. Ooh, Ruler of Cups. I think that's the King of Cups. And then Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. All right, this is exciting, you guys. This is so cool. So yeah, you guys really are even teaming up with someone who may be of a King of Cups vibe, someone older than you most likely, someone who's got their emotions very balanced. Pretty much everything we were talking about here is represented in this person. Also, this could be you embodying more of your divine masculine assets and ways of operating, which is really good, especially if you are wanting to take action in something in your life or create something new. You do need that awesome masculine energy to get the ball rolling for you, especially those of you who have felt very stuck. You're like, yes, bring me some action. I want some action. But with this Ace of Pentacles, you guys have, like I was saying with the Ace of Swords we got in group 1, it's like Spirit's showing me this beautiful, magical, mystical seed that you will then plant and create abundance. This is something, this is an idea, this is, this to me feels like something that your spirit guides, it's like they want you to put your hand out because your spirit guide is ready to put some abundance or an idea that you can then plant as a seed to grow and create that abundance in your life. Pentacles are the slowest moving, but at the same time, they are the most stable and secure because they take their time and, the root system might take a little longer to spread out with a pentacle energy rather than a sword's energy, but usually that sword energy fizzles out very quickly where the pentacle energy just expands and keeps going very slowly most of the time, but keeps going and really goes the distance. And you guys may be getting some news about maybe, I'm seeing someone wanted a loan for something. So you're getting news that the loan is secured and you're going to be able to have this loan for a home or a car or maybe even someone's taking out a loan to help somebody. Whatever this is, you are getting a yes. You're getting whatever question, big question, you're like, oh, is it going to happen? Is it not? Is it going to happen? Is it going to not? And it's positive, like you want to hear the answer yes. You're getting your yes. Your yes is coming in the next 2 weeks, I just heard. So yay, that's so good. We love to hear it. Good news coming in hot. You're getting your yes. But those of you desperately hoping for a no, you're going to get your no as well. So take it as it resonates, because sometimes we don't want a yes, we want the no, and sometimes we want the no, not the yes. You know what I'm saying. All right. So what other good news is coming in? We're going to take the top one of these. Enlightenment. Ooh, pairing that up with that King of Cups. That's very beautiful, emotionally connected energy. What else do we have? And stillness. Yeah, I know those of you stuck in the mud don't want to hear that, but this is almost like being at peace. This is a very peaceful depiction here. And both my ears just acted like they wanted to both start ringing, but then it just kind of stopped. Like, I don't know if I've ever experienced that. That's so weird. So some of you may actually have some clairaudient abilities coming online, coming in hot. But maybe that's when, in those still moments, when you're quiet, everything else is quiet, you can then hear communication from the divine. Maybe being flexible and taking some time out of your day to meditate, to contemplate, to do some self-care, and just have quiet. I know if you're anything like me, a lot of times I like to fill the noise or the void with like music or something, but there are those times when I'm just like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear a fan. I don't want to hear music. I don't want to hear people talking. I just want silence. And I think some of you are getting that, especially those of you who want a little bit of stillness, a little bit of silence in your life. You're getting it very soon. But it may be though that you have to be the one to kind of make this happen for yourself. Let your friends and family and everybody know, hey, on Sunday, I'm taking 3 hours of the afternoon to just do stuff for myself. So go on, get out of here. And I'm sure people will definitely respect that. But with this enlightenment card too, you guys really are. This is a very floaty energy here as well, floating on top of the water. So you guys may almost feel elevated outside of your body, or like you're floating a few inches outside your body. I know when there's a lot of ascension energies coming in hot, a lot of cosmic energy coming in, I almost feel like I'm gonna float right out of my body. So grounding might be very important for you, especially in water. Grounding yourself in water. We've got the King of Cups, water vibes. We've got the stillness card here with the swan floating on the water. Also getting out in nature would be really good, especially like a natural stream or river. I know at the time of my filming this, I don't think I want to put my bare feet in the river around where I'm at because it's almost December. But, use your intuition, use your discretion with safe and practical grounding techniques for yourself. All right, what else is going on? We're gonna go to this deck, I think. All right. Good news coming in for group 2, please, Spirit. Nope, I started with this one on the other pile, so we're going to do the same. Okay. All right. Good news coming in hot for group 2, please, Spirit. Okay, here's one. Ooh, we have go for it. The new moon in Aries. Yeah, you guys are. This new opportunity coming in, you're going for it. You're not waiting around hemming and hawing about it. You're almost going to know instantly with that kind of like gut reaction or intuition that you guys are really in the mix with right now. You're gonna know instantly, yes, I'm doing it. I didn't even talk to my mind yet, but I'm doing it. I didn't talk to my friends or family yet, but I'm doing it. But you're gonna find there is a lot of support for you with the decisions you're making. Of course, be practical about it. If you're wanting to spend a whole bunch of money and you're married and maybe normally you would have a conversation, have that conversation, but I think things will go in your favor. The answer will be yes, remember. But just make sure you're not being, all willy-nilly about it. If there are other people you have to check in for financial things, then please do that. Use your discretion. But if you guys don't have to answer to anyone, then do what you feel you need to do. But yes, step up and lead, Ruler of Cups, but you're not leading with this iron fist and just like barreling on through. As I drop my deck. That deck just barreled on through to the floor. No, you guys are doing it with a soft touch and a warm heart and balanced emotions and not manipulating people or, you know, kind of guilting them into going with what you want to do. You're just excited. You're telling them why you want to do something possibly, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. Also with this collaboration here, maybe you guys are getting a raise. Some of you are getting a raise here. Go for it. Ask for that raise. Ask for that promotion, because you are a leader. We've got Capricorn and Aries. They are both big leaders of the zodiac, and they know what's up. So people want to follow an Aries or a Capricorn because they usually have not just their own best interests at heart, but like other people's best interests at heart, especially Capricorn. They really want what's best for everyone. They're a very, you know, kind of almost sacrificial sign at times. They want to sacrifice their happiness for others, but I don't see you having to sacrifice anything here, which is nice. That's very nice. As Borat says, is nice. I've not seen that movie in so long, so like, I don't know where that came from. All right, we also have perspective. Ooh, and we have the observation card. Very similar energies here. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life, and also none of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. So yeah, especially those of you who may have been tied up or trying to convince others of this is why we should do this thing, like in the past, kind of coming to this point of just zooming out, being still, kind of checking in with yourself will really help put things in perspective for you to realize maybe you don't need certain people to even be involved in what you're trying to do. That could be a very important message for one or two of you. There may be people you've been trying to bring along for the ride that just don't deserve riding shotgun in your life. So you're kind of examining, yeah, I don't know that I even want you at my celebration or my party in the future. Interesting. We also have here the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So especially those of you who are not feeling like those leaders and stepping up and going for it, this is calling you out of your little peanut shell. Like, break out of that little peanut shell and go for it. Go for something. Because I think you guys are going to really surprise yourself with exactly how amazing you have, or you are, with these leadership abilities, these leadership skills. Maybe you've kind of been like the silent observer or the lone wolf a lot of your life, but you're being called to be more seen. For some of you, this could look like starting a YouTube channel or a podcast, or just wanting your energy to finally be out there, where maybe before you felt like, well, no one wants to hear what I have to say. Ooh, I'm ugly. No one wants to see me. No, you're done playing small. You're done with all of that kind of Eight of Swords energy of just talking yourself out of your dreams and telling yourself you're not good enough. You're done with that, which is good news, which is really good news. So some of you may want to be doing some subconscious reprogramming, some subliminals, or just some affirmations to reprogram yourself to believe in yourself and to know that you have people's best interests at heart. So why not step up and lead? Wow. Powerful energy group number 2. Thank you so much for sharing yourselves with me today. I always love to hear from you guys. If you have any stories you want to share in the comments, I'm always game for it. I'm always up for it. And I love to see you guys kind of intermingling and mixing it up in the comments. You guys are amazing. And just, it's so much fun to see you guys make friends and be friendly to each other. I love that. But thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. Also over my Patreon, lots of exclusive content over there. And starting in December, we're going to do something very exciting, which I'm very, I think it's the word excited. I'm very excited. It just keeps coming up. I'm excited. So check us out over there, and also on my live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for both of those are in the description below. So I hope to see you over there and back here once again. All right, bye.
All right, for those of you who selected group number 3, this is going to be the good news coming your way. All right, so we have your wisdom. See your adversaries as an opportunity to expand your spiritual light. And then we have expansion. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Very Jupiter energy with the wisdom and expansion, but this is a spirit guardian of summer, and isn't this just beautiful? Oh, I love the imagery here on this card. We got a little yellow bird in like a peach tree, maybe an orange tree, not 100% sure. They look very similar there on the vine, or on the tree. But look, a new beginning is coming in hot for you guys with this 37. 3 plus 7 is 1.
Now it's amping up. So there's something really big. This expansion card is no joke. Like this, and to have the word expansion and expand on both of these cards that to me very, very much resonate with Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of good luck, of wisdom, of gurus. In Vedic astrology, it represents your husband. also teachers, also spirituality. So wherever your Jupiter is in your chart, this is a place where your luck and your wisdom and your expansion is really coming online. Also, the 2 houses in your chart that Jupiter rules, in Vedic astrology, yet again, it rules both Sagittarius and Pisces, but I know in Western astrology, Neptune is considered the ruler of Pisces, so just take what resonates. So it could just be the house of Sagittarius, or house of Sagittarius and Pisces, wherever they fall in your chart. And also the third thing, wherever Jupiter is currently transiting, which is the sign of Aquarius. I do believe for both Vedic and Western astrology, it's in the sign of Aquarius right now. So yeah, lots of Age of Aquarius vibes already happening for you guys, but you guys are getting smarter. You're working diligently to increase your knowledge about hidden mysteries, about maybe divination or tarot, about healing, about anything in the spiritual realms. Like, you're really expanding your knowledge and your wisdom in that area. So those of you on a spiritual path, on a beautiful spiritual journey, I actually just posted a Patreon exclusive pick a card on Patreon all about diving deep into your spiritual journey if you guys want to check that out. But man, yeah, your spiritual journey, you guys are on a mission. Let's put it that way, you're on a mission. So let's get some additional guidance about what good news is coming in hot for wonderful Group 3. And I don't know what it is about Group 3 on my channel, but like, we're besties, man. Me and you, we're besties. I love Group 3. I love all my groups, but there's just something special usually about Group 3 that I just can't get enough of you guys. Ooh, look at this. We've got 2 7s, which is a very what? What do you say? A very spiritual number. You're hearing me talk about it all the time over here. As a life path 7, I really resonate with that spirituality, that introspection, that self-knowledge, the research that is associated with the number 7. But you got 77 here. So going and looking up angel number 77 would be like a little bit of homework for you guys. You guys know how I love giving out homework over here. But some of you may actually feel coming up that in the past where you have been confused or felt like you had to stand up for your beliefs, it's like, no, the floodgates have opened. You're centrally focused on this Ace of Cups rather than all 7 cups. And it's interesting here, we've got a tooth, which, what does this mean with the 7 of Cups? I'm really seeing, though, you're getting to the root of why you're here, your sense of purpose, your soul mission. You're getting to the root of what you want to do. And all the other stuff, all those other cups just look like noise to you. You're honing in like a tractor beam on that Ace of Cups, that thing that lights you up, that thing that makes you feel all the feels, the thing that really resonates with your soul. You're zooming and honing in right on that. And it's interesting, with all 3 groups, we had an ace. Well, I'm not technically having an ace here on your reading, but we technically have an ace with, the 10, which adds up to 1. So a new beginning with expansion. But I'm seeing the Ace of Cups as kind of standing and rising above the rest. But also with the 6 of Cups here, this is like nostalgia. So you're having, maybe some of you, having someone from the past come back that you, like a long lost friend, a long lost lover, a long lost family member, someone from your past that you actually want to see. Let's caveat that, because this is good news coming your way. This is someone you've lost touch with, or maybe a friend that's moving back to town, or hey, I'm in your area, let's get together, and it's really exciting. So this is like a reunion, but like a much wanted reunion, not just some random, oh, that person's back in my life, oh goody. No, this is good stuff. And I'm really focusing in here with this eye. This is like 7 of Cups energy, but you're honing exactly in here, and it's very third eye vibe as well. So really honing in your skills, your abilities with your third eye. The third eye chakra, very, very cool. But also 7 of Wands, you guys, you still may with certain people feel you have to stand up for yourself or almost sell the reason you want to do something to people. And you're going to actually find that you come up like, you come up with like a story you want to say, okay, almost like a sales pitch to tell people why you're going to do what you're going to do. But you get like 2 sentences into your little spiel and they're like, oh, okay, cool. You're like, wait, that easy? It's that easy? Like what? Like how? I was like all prepared, like a lawyer going into the courtroom. I was prepared. I had my case ready to go, and you don't even need to hear it? Wow, that's powerful though, because I think for most of you, you've had to fight tooth and nail. Haha, tooth. Yes, you've had to fight tooth and nail to prove yourselves to people or to get people to see things your way or from your perspective. And it's been difficult because so much of your life you've been kind of the more higher vibrational friend or higher vibrational family member, and kind of almost having to dull your light or dumb yourself down. Not that these people are dumb, but like they don't see the world the way you do. But now you're getting it to where maybe there are more like-minded or more like vibrational people coming into your life that you don't have to dumb yourself or dull yourself down to meet them at their level, because you're both on the same vibe. It's like finally, once and for all, you're on the same radio station. You can hear each other clearly. You can understand each other. Because a lot of times, like when you are with people who are of a different frequency or a different vibration, it's almost like you're between two radio stations, and it's really difficult to be in that. It causes a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety to have to like shift your vibration to be matching something below or beneath you. Yeah. But it also, though, feels good when you're in a high vibe area with a high vibe person. But there are certain people in your life that your high vibe triggers them into being even more nasty. Like, because they don't want to change. They don't want to shift. They don't want to be a higher vibe. They just want to be in their misery. But you're kind of almost just skimming right over the top of these types of people and really finding like-minded people that you can really resonate with, that you don't have to always constantly over explain who you are, what you want, why you're here, what you're doing. They're just going to vibe with you and be like, yeah, cool, do it. I love it. Sweet, sounds good. And you're like, wait, what? I had my whole case prepared. Yay. It's so good to not have to live in that where you have to constantly explain yourself or justify your actions. All right, and we have truth. Boom. Wisdom, truth, expansion. All of this is so connected. My powerful group 3. You knew what was up selecting group 3, didn't you? Yes, you did. And new beginnings. And it shifted this card, which was our number 1, our new beginning. Yes, new beginnings. And I just heard you're expanding your horizons. Look at that. These cards are basically just repeating themselves. We could probably just end your reading here. Like lots of expansion, lots of new vibe people coming in hot. And not just new vibe, but like high vibe. Like this is, you're learning the truth, maybe even some of you, about certain people in your life and realizing, I don't know, I just don't really resonate with that group anymore, or that hobby anymore, or that habit, or that person, or that job, or that location. And you're deciding, maybe even if you're not taking the leap of faith right yet, you're deciding very, very soon, I'm taking off, I'm leaving, I've got a plan in place, and I'm going in a new direction. Yay, group 3! I'm so proud of you. You've admitted, some of you have admitted the truth to yourself for the first time ever. And it feels so good. Like, it feels so good. I've just been so, like, giddy and excited your whole reading. My goodness, you guys. What else is coming in hot? Good news for group 3, please, Spirit. Whoa, it is coming in hot, obviously. Look at that. Reflect on your priorities. Yeah, with all this wisdom and expansion and new beginnings, new horizons, truth, you're having to reflect on what is most important, because it all feels good and exciting. But this is exactly what we're doing here. You're not confused anymore. Which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? You're tractor beamed, honed, zoomed in, right in on that Ace of Cups. So I don't think this is going to be very difficult for you to realize and understand your priorities moving forward. You just may need a bit of a time of introspection with those 7s, that hermit energy, to really figure out, maybe even writing down a list of what are my top priorities, who are my priorities, what are my priorities. And we also have here, full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Yeah, you're not letting fear stand in your way of your expansion in the truth anymore. You're ready to release something from the past so that you can have this new beginning. This is a very moon mixed with 8 of Cups energy for me. So it's like maybe the truth was revealed to you guys in some way, that some of you are able to see through the illusions that you once believed. Now that you know the truth, you're like, yeah, I'm not hanging out in this anymore, sis. I'm out. Could even have to do with a Cancer in your life, or wherever the sign of Cancer is in your chart. That's a place where you've seen the light, you've seen the truth. And also wherever your moon is placed in your chart is another place where you've seen the light, seen the truth. Another place where you've seen the light or seen the truth. Powerful. All right. What other good news is coming in hot for group number 3, please, Spirit? You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. But the isolation part of this is going to be very, very quick moving. It's not going to be for a very long time because you guys are being asked to move in a direction of more like-minded or high vibe people. And you will have this sense of community. Some of you may even be meeting a twin flame because we do have twins depicted here as above, so below. Even if your twin is not incarnated and your twin energy is just on the other side, that's actually even more, maybe in my opinion, powerful because you don't have the limitation of the ego and being embodied in a human body for one aspect of the twin soul journey, like getting in the way. And then jump in. Andromedan energy. Wow. Adventure. Say yes to change. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. This is just reaffirming, reconfirming exactly what we've been talking about. But you're building a new community of truth, of wisdom, of expansion, of like-minded friends and family. And not leaving everything and everyone else behind, but in ways you're leaving certain dynamics that you used to play in the past. You're leaving that sense of, having to play it small or dumb yourself down. You're leaving that in the past. You're jumping into this new beginning head first. But I think some of you are taking just a hot minute to really reflect on what are my priorities moving forward? What am I moving from or releasing or leaving behind? And who am I connecting to now in the future? Wow. Powerful group number 3. You guys always bring the thunder. I just have to commend you for doing that. Every time on my channel, group 3 brings the thunder, and we really dive in. I don't know if it's just you starseed souls, light workers, old souls, if you're the ones always selecting group 3, I'm not sure, but man, group 3 is where it's at. You guys are amazing. Feel free to let me know below if this resonated, what you thought. I always love to hear the stories you guys share in the comments, and love to see you guys meeting your tribe, making friends, and meeting like-minded individuals in the comments. It always does my heart good to see you guys making friends there. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Jen Creative, also over on my Patreon. If you're watching at the time of my posting, I have some big things planned for December. If you're watching later, those big plans have played out. They are available over there on Patreon for you. Link for Patreon is in the description, and I also have a live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is also in the description below, and I hope to see you over there in the High Vibe Tribe. All right, bye!